All right, I think we are ready to go here. Finally, sorry for the delay. I had to step out for a second and collect my supplies here. I've got the monster, I've got 2 drinks, and I've got, most importantly, the nicotine gum. I don't know if that'll work through the whole thing, but anyway, hello, and welcome once again. J76NY here. And welcome to my second ever live stream on YouTube here. We are going to be playing Grand Tactician, the Civil War. LT Gaming, what's up? Thank you very much for joining Luke and or Tom, whoever you got, whichever one is here. Love your channel. You are definitely where I go to get the scoop on the new games that are coming out and everything. Saw your video on Farthest Frontier, and I've been waiting for that one for a while, as I'm sure many other people were. So we're going to be playing as the Confederates here at Gettysburg. Going to be playing under Robert E. Lee. Let's go with... we'll go with hard difficulty. I may or may not get my ass handed to me in this, but... So how do you guys do that? You take turns? You have like a schedule where you have one of you taking the channel, the other one takes the channel? I was kind of curious about that, but never had the actual opportunity to ask until now, so start the battle. Really appreciate you joining. That's pretty cool, actually. I'm a huge fan of you guys. No pressure on me or anything. No pressure. Oh, let's get this monster open here. Did originally plan on starting at 4, so this wouldn't be a late night thing, but real life happened, and here we are at 6 o'clock at night. Oh, God. Yeah, I'm gushing like a little fanboy here. LT Gaming's watching my stream, oh my God. So I have to ask, I'm the one that made the recommendation about World War I games that aren't crap. Any progress on that? Z, what's up? How you doing tonight? I know I did see, I went to the SGS website, and they've got a Verdun battle coming out. All right, so this is the historic deployment. Let's check and see who we have. Right now we've got AP Hill, Heath's Brigade, or Heath's Division on the field. Ewell is going to be here in 4 hours. Longstreet will arrive approximately 17 hours, and that varies per division. Pickett's obviously going to be the last one to show up. 47 hours for Jeb Stewart, whenever he gets his ass over here. World War I games. Yeah. I'm curious to see how the SGS franchise, their game, comes out in terms of like the static nature of World War I warfare. But yeah. All right, so let's get Hill moving forward. So what I'm going to try and do here, I'm going to advance slowly and kind of methodically. I'm going to let some of my forces get here. First that will arrive is going to be Ewell up here from the north. I do have to make sure I don't forget about Ewell again. I had a private playthrough of this where I was just messing around with it to see how I did as the Confederates, and I forgot about Ewell up in the north till maybe halfway through the second day. So he wasn't much good. I ended up getting crushed there, so I should probably push play too. There we go. Let's get Heath's division moving. What do we have in Heath's division? We do have some artillery. I'm going to have them hold fire for now, just because I want to try and conserve ammo a little bit. So we've got some McPherson's Ridge, Seminary Ridge. There's Hers Ridge with the McPherson farm here. Willoughby Run is here. This is where the obvious first contact was made with the Confederates. Buford's cavalry, I expect them to be somewhere out here pretty soon, followed by Reynolds in the 1st Corps and Howard in the 11th Corps after him. And I think it was Slocum in the 3rd Corps that came up next. But what we have is AP Hill's division is going to be coming down. The Chambersburg Pike and Ewell is going to be up here, coming in from the Heidlersburg area. And then Longstreet's going to be joining us. He'll probably play a bigger part in the 2nd day. If I can avoid a lot of heavy engagements here right off the bat, then that's what I'm going to do. I want to try and conserve my forces as best I can, not get them slaughtered on the 1st day. I've had playthroughs. I've done this from both sides maybe 4 or 5 times total. 4 or 5 times total. I'm 100% obsessed with Gettysburg. So this is one of my most heavily played historic battles on this game. Yeah, they had a whole list of upcoming titles on their website, and I was pretty impressed to see some of them. I just started Korean War last week. So far, it's going about as well as you would expect. Those SGS games they're really fun. I mean, they're not for everybody. The card system kind of turns some people off, but to that I just say whatever. To each his own. I guess we can speed things up a little bit until we make some contact. Most of my other playthroughs of this have lasted anywhere from 2 to 4.5 hours, hence the nicotine gum. I may bring in my dinner at some point, but I will really try and keep the chewing noises to a minimum, but I do have to eat, so... Okay, no sight of the enemy just yet. Cat, what's up, man? What's going on? Thank you for joining us. There we go. All right, we got first contact with the Federals. I think this would be Gamble. All right, let's get some skirmishers out here. All right, put that back down to normal speed. We got the first 2 brigades of Buford's division, plus the small artillery detachment that they had with them. We'll move you up on Willoughby Run. I'm not going to send them right up the road. Just a little bit off to the side here. I wouldn't mind getting up on Seminary Ridge, or McPherson's Ridge first. We'll send some skirmishers out. We'll see if we can get them to react to our skirmish line and turn their line before we send our full brigades in. There's Archer. I'll try and keep him from getting captured today. If we can get this 2nd Brigade under Devon to turn and come at us, we can send 2 of our full brigades. I think I might actually do that now. We'll start sending these full brigades out over here. Because if they turn to face our skirmishers, then we can hit them in the rear. Right now we've got... not quite in range here. Let's get you up a little more. Alright, you're in position. Let's pull Pettigrew up a little bit. Oh, Task Force Admiral. That's long-awaited game. We talk about long-awaited games like Farthest Frontier. That's top of the line. I really do like how they have been releasing their progress. On Facebook, I see multiple times a week pictures of their work that they've been doing, and it's really impressive. It's, once again, some people are kind of hemming and hawing about that just because, I don't know if they see it as a tease or what, but I mean, I like it. I think it's good to see that the developer is fairly active in the community and communicative. Try that again without tripping over my words. Very communicative. They talk to people. How's that? So you've had a fairly extensive access to the game. How is the cinematic camera? Is that something that you can readily work with? And I'm asking as a creator that likes to do cinematic shots. Let's get Pettigrew up here, a little further south on Willoughby Run. I don't think Devon's going to fall for it. Our artillery does have sight on them right now, so let's have you open up. I'm going to target the... let's have you target their artillery. We'll go to... no, I guess we won't. That's good to know. It's stunning. Controls on it are pretty smooth. That's the one thing that the complaint as a creator that I have of Sea Power is there's a way you can lock the cinematic camera into a particular part of the ship or plane. Like, if you wanted to take a shot from the bridge wing of a ship or from the flight deck and hold it right there, it's really hard to get that thing to work. I've had that camera just completely flip upside down before, so everything is upside down. But if it is a smooth operating camera, that would be great. Unreal 5 engine is what they're using for that. Get you up over Willoughby Run, try and turn their flank a little bit here. I'm going to start moving up. I don't think Devin's going to fall for it. He's out of range, though, so... These guys are still moving into position. Let's get you up right here on this fence line. I'll have you come in on these woods. Like how I said, I'm not going to push real hard right off the bat, and I just go ahead and do right exactly that. And we're firing right now with our guns. Are we taking any casualties? First Brigade's getting a decent amount of casualties here. I'm going to change to counter battery fire. Let's take care of those guns right there. And Devin's starting to turn a little bit. Yeah, you gotta watch the family, especially around Christmas time. Gotta do that. That's why I had to postpone the stream from 4 to 6, because we had company coming over I haven't seen in a while, so and I completely forgot about it. But this may be 2.5 hours, it may be 4 hours, who knows, depending on how I do. I think once Brockenbrough and Davis both get up on the line at the same time, I'm going to move them in on Devin. All right, Luke. Well, thank you for showing up. That's a moral encouragement for me. Do appreciate it 100%. Come on, Davis. Come on up there. One of our skirmishers is running kind of low on ammo here, so I'm going to have him get called back, and we'll bring Archer right up on the line. He's firing from back there, but I want to get him a little closer to Gamble here. They're running out of ammo too. 450 casualties. Once these start going blue, you know Reynolds is on the way. How long do we have for Ewell? 3 hours. Still no casualties in their artillery. I don't really want to advance him out without any cover here. Definitely think they're on the losing end of the casualty fight right now. Archer's detachment's running out of ammo. bring them back in. I could always detach them again to once they rearm. Let's start moving in here. Pushing up. Now let's call these guys back in too. Our guns they are firing on their artillery. They are in range, so they haven't suffered any casualties yet. Bad time for a coughing fit. Happens quite a bit. Alright, we've only got 107. Let's send out some skirmishers to take Oak Hill. And get you up on Oak Hill. Alright, we broke Gamble. So let's move in on the artillery here. Pettigrew's got to get his boys moving here. Call those skirmishers back. We'll just have Pettigrew move in as well. Any sight of and they may have gotten to Gettysburg. I don't think so, though. I think that was already in Union hands. Wow, there's an ad. I'm watching an ad. In case you're wondering, I'm watching the stream on my other channel, J Sims. Just that's how I monitor the chat, because I got one screen, so I got my phone set up there with the stream playing on my second channel, and I looked up and it was an ad, so I made myself a little bit of money, I guess. Alright, a little bit of casualties here. Skirmishers are heading up Oak Hill, which is falling into our hands. Devon's starting to turn to face the threats that are inbound. Here we are. Got them in sight right now. Haven't seen them come up yet, just yet, so at some point they're going. Ooh. All right, we got Pender's division coming online. Let's take a look here. Hill. So we got Pender, we got Walker and his artillery of the 3rd Corps 1 hour out. Anderson's division is 9 hours out. Reinforcement scheduled for approximately 9 hours, huh? I guess they're just going to hang out back in Cashtown for the time being. Let's get our artillery. Let's have them right up on McPherson's Ridge here. We did drive their guns off, so that means there's guns out here we can grab. Let's have Archer move up on, I don't like that formation. We'll just have him move up like this, and then Pettigrew sends some units out to grab the guns. Our guns are starting to come up. Make it easy on them. Alright, let's go take Barlow's Knoll before Barlow even shows up. I guess that's the Carlisle Road. Blotcher Knoll's also known as Barlow's Knoll. House. I think this is roughly where the Adams County Historical Society is today. Or maybe it's part of the parking lot of the college. I'm not entirely sure. Alright, we got Pender's division coming up. We got the Artillery Reserve coming up. So let's order Pender up here, and then I want the Artillery Reserve. Where would a good place for them be? Get them right up here in this field. They may or may not get there in time. Alright, so we're driving Devin off. He's not running away though, so he may be stuck. There he goes. Alright, let's... I don't really want them astride the railroad here. We'll have you come right there. That's more Hers Ridge. Or Oak Ridge. Right there. And Pettigrew can come in right there. He's got a really sizable brigade, so he should be able to hold off. I'm going to actually... Whoop, hello. Yeah, it looks like we've got... There's the Iron Brigade right there. And the 2nd Brigade, so... Reynolds is showing up here. Looks like they're moving to our south to try and... Well, they are going to come across the field. All right. So far, so good. We're working on taking McPherson's Ridge. Let's have you get some skirmishers out. We'll send a skirmish line down to hopefully delay them a little bit. Oh, you still have skirmishers out? Oh, you can't. Ew. They took a lot of casualties. They have skirmishers out, so where the hell are they? Not entirely sure where his skirmishers are, but it says they're out. Strange we're not putting skirmishers out. Kind of says there are skirmishers out. That's weird. All right, we're capturing the Carlisle Road. These guys are just taking their time. Let's double time it. All right, Archer's detachment's moving around to the south. There's Meredith's detachment. We've got this other brigade that's also coming down here. Pettigrew. Skirmishers out and attack. I'm still working on getting the guns. I don't really want to turn across here. May not have a choice. Have them come down like this. We'll get up on this field and see what they do. Doubleday arrives. It's not good news. That's probably where the skirmishers are I was wondering about. $2,400 men there. The Iron Brigade is 1,900 plus their skirmishers that they have out. They haven't gotten the guns yet. It's kind of strange. They called their skirmishers back in. Let's move up on them. We'll get this brigade coming down like that.
Sergeant, any word from the commander?
Out here in this field. His brigade's taking a lot of casualties, so he's probably not going to last very long.
Save your water for when the shooting starts.
Did you get the guns yet? It says they have no guns, but I mean, their guns didn't exactly have a lot of ammunition, so probably should have put these guys in marching column. Why it says they didn't get the guns. Are they still sitting up here in the middle of the road? Can you go get the guns for me, please? Yeah, I guess I could send someone else. We're opening up on the Iron Brigade. Yeah, so far so good. That group of skirmishers just broke. Pettigrew. They don't have any guns. It's just the guys. Why did you not pick up the guns? Get them right here. That'd be a good spot for some guns. Well, if you don't have any guns, I'm going to call you back. If I can get guns for get one of these other guys to pick up the guns. No, they're not doing it. Oh, it did say we were in the process of taking this. We're still in the process of taking it. They're marching. I don't know where they're marching to. I want them here. Taking this position. Oh, here we go. Early's division. Second Corps is coming on the field. Brockenbrough was wounded in action. Yep. It's not really a surprise. He took a lot of casualties. Let's get you back under your guns. Unfortunately, they're behind these brigades here. So, actually, hang on. Oh, they're in range. Yeah, just open up on them. Why not? From right there. Start shooting. Oh, maybe they aren't in range. Yeah, they are. Just the line right there. Brockenbrough's actually accidentally going to take the objective down here running away. Alright, let's check on our other units here. Ewell is almost all on the field. Johnson's division is 6 hours out, but the rest of his corps is here. Alright, so let's have Ewell. And give the order to halt. And get them all in marching column once they can. He was killed in action there. Rhodes arrives. Pettigrew. Pettigrew's killed. Oops. Oh, we got another brigade coming up. It's the second brigade. It says they're idle. I don't know why they'd be idle. Let's get you out over here. We'll redirect him right there. Really wish you'd start moving there, bud. Let's get you up a little bit. Fuel should be ready to go. Mm-hmm. Ewell, where are you? Right there. He still hasn't given the order to halt. Let's just have them start moving now. At the double time. These guns. Struggling through the corn. These guys are doing all right. They're getting there. Got a little roadblock here. Thank you very much, Infamous Duck. Thank you for watching and joining us tonight. How are you doing? All right, these skirmishers don't seem to be taking the objective too quick. See if we can move them a little closer right on it. Get over there. Take that objective. I think Ewell gave the order to hold, and then who do we have here? This is Rhodes, I believe. Yep. We'll bring Rhodes down like this. And then we got the artillery reserve. Let's get them. Let's have them come up to the almshouse. I think just about everybody's on the field here. Here's Jube. Have him come over here. All right, more of our units are starting to come online. We're not doing too bad. Ammo is starting to be an issue here. Hey, no problem, Infamous. So, probably be interested to know that tomorrow is going to be the premiere of the Classic Game Series, and the game I picked for the Classic Game is Ultimate General Civil War. I'm going to be doing a Confederate campaign on Ultimate General Civil War. I've already got the first 2 episodes recorded. So we're going to be starting that tomorrow. And I believe on Monday I'm going to have the 2nd episode. All right, are you able to fire on anyone yet? I think we did push the Iron Brigade back. It looks like they're just outside of what our artillery can see, so we'll have you fire on them, seeing as you can. Ammo is getting to be an issue here in Archer's Brigade. Pettigrew's brigade is taking some major casualties. Oh, God. There he goes. Broken. Okay. Well, that took a turn for the worse. Halt right there. We're not going to mess with these guys right now. But we are going to start firing on them. All right, we need you more down here. Let's have you turn and face them. I don't think they can get at us over the ridge, but Oh, I guess they can. Well, what do I know? They should be able to fire on them. Seem to be having some problems with the sound here. Not seeing the, hearing the gunfire I should. Let's have Heath rally his men. They've only got 27 rounds left. That's not good. They're up against a 2,500 man brigade. I'm going to reverse your orders and have you turn back around. Alright, so how are we doing here? You're moving down. Ewell's moving in, or Henry Hayes. Jube's coming down. Alright, these guys... Give them the order to attack. Maybe get them out of the artillery's way. May have to start pulling some of these guys back a little bit. .450 casualties in that brigade. He has got no cover whatsoever. Let's have you fall back. Fall back and fire. There we took the we took Blotcher's Knoll, finally. Let's have these skirmishers come down here. Actually, come into the town. Why not? Maybe we'll distract them a little bit. I know the game kind of tends to focus on locations. So if we start taking locations behind the rear, maybe they'll pull Paul and Baxter back a little bit. That's my hopes. You never know. Look, another ad. I just made another third of a cent off myself. How many ads are you guys seeing in this stream? Don't be very tired. You're not even on the battlefield yet. So far we've managed to get Brockenbrough and Pettigrew killed. Now we're doing a number on the 1st Brigade here. Second Brigade's even taking some casualties. Wonder from where. They're at 11.5% already. Interesting. Right, it says they're... Are you not firing? Oh, counter battery fire? Wow. See, that's an oversight on my part. Go ahead, fire at will. You tell them to fire, but we don't have no guns to fire on, so what are we supposed to do? I don't want to disobey order. Think for yourself, maybe. Maybe I should turn the initiative on a little bit. But there we go. That's what I intended them to do. Alright, we're going to give the order to halt to our inbound artillery. Alright, everybody's moving. Alright, we got Dole's brigade coming in. And we got units coming in through the town now. That's 1st Brigade of 11th Corps. That's Howard. He's on the field. So this is kind of shaping up to be fairly historic. Yeah, I've seen 2 ads so far. What I'm doing is I've got that second channel, JSims, and I don't have a second monitor, so in order to watch the chat and all that and make sure the stream's actually running, I play it on JSims. So I've seen 2 ads. So I've made more money off myself than I've made off you, which isn't a lot. It says Archer's falling back, but now the casualties are starting to come. Let's get you right in there. This looks like a good place for our guns for now. Low on ammo here. Not really getting the casualty numbers that I would expect, given past performance there. You guys really got to move. Oh, there's our skirmishers. Ran right into the 1st Brigade there. Alright, we got Dole's brigade up. Where are you going? You just come down here. Isaac Avery, I don't like where you're going either. You guys pick an interesting course of action there. Alright, they're surprised. There's the detachment. I can make it back to their parent unit past everybody. It's fine. No worries. Let's go. $1,500 strength of 850 casualties here. Up to 200 casualties there. 476 were getting the rough end of that one. Alright, fire on them. Let you're up. We could shell the town, too. Starting to bunch up here. Let's have you, instead of running right into, let's to start firing at him. Where are you going? Let's spread these guys out a little bit. I guess we don't really need to have them so bunched up. Turn you like this. Alright, get under your guns and start firing. Point freaking blank. Go for it. That had to hurt. Come on, Jude. Let's bring you out over here. We're going to extend the line. I think this is Rhodes here. We'll just have Rhodes halt. Intend for you to do that. Oh well. Oh, they pop out fast. Have you come over here? Check and see how we're doing over on this side. Oh crap. Nope. Misclick. Oh, we're actually not doing too bad. Wow. In that case, let's bring you up over here. Our guns don't have sight on them right there. So let's bring them here. These guys are doing pretty good. Let's get you up over here. Archer is not doing bad. These guys are having a hard time of it. Pegram. They're exhausted. I better get over it. Got a couple days here. They're firing with low ammo. Doles is firing. Junius Daniels is about to come into range as well. That artillery is engaged. Who's this? William Smith, alright. These guys are taking a really roundabout route to get where I want them. 250 casualties there in 1st Brigade. And they're getting really low on ammo, so I'm going to pull them back. I'm going to have them fall back for now. Scales doesn't have the best shape of ammo, but neither does Archer, and Archer's been beat up pretty good. Alright, they're firing, which is what I want here. Alright, you can up fire now, so open up on them. Looks like we're having some decent luck over here. Looks like our artillery decided to charge right out in front. That was kind of bad, especially considering they're just lay into them. I mean, you're gonna die. Hold. Just, I completely forgot to have them halt. So. That was probably the worst thing you could have done. Well, when they break, I can get their guns. Easy enough, probably. Here, go get their guns. You too. Alright, let's push up on the railroad. Well, have you come over here. And then you, I want you over here on the railroad. Alright, 11 guns firing. Alright, open up on them. You really didn't need to go up that far. Get Archer up. These guys. Paul's detachment. I'm just going to give an attack order. Get them there a little quicker. Perrin. Probably should turn off used roads. Alright, forget about the used roads thing. We got 16 guns that are firing. We're pushing into the town pretty good. Alright, let's have you come down here. here. Actually, it kind of looks like we're pushing them off. Seminary Ridge. Which is a good thing. They're in range. So they're going to continue to fire. They're advancing. I don't... Not sure if they're in range here or not. Let's open fire with them and see what happens. They might be blocked by all this. Let's start moving the artillery a little bit further forward. Let's start moving in on the seminary here. Looks like they're trying to come around us. Oh, we got some artillery moving down this way. We're going to be met with fresh troops. Got the Pennsylvania Bucktails. 3rd Brigade. I guess we got to get up a little further here. Meanwhile, north of the town, they're all gone, almost. Let's get our artillery firing on them. Doles, let's push you. Doles and Daniels are going to come over here and assist. He's taking a lot of casualties. Let's get you... Ooh, so is Gordon. O'Neill's not doing bad. Let's get you up. Let's get the artillery out here. You turn. They're gonna come at you. You gotta get turned. Alright, they're advancing. What's this unit doing? 350, open up. They're firing. You forget about anyone off in the distance? Surprisingly, no. Do have more units coming up, though. You gotta come down here. Come up just a little bit, get yourself in range, and lay into them. Alright, come up on the railroad. These 4 guns are idle. Put them to work. Iverson is fresh, so let's bring him up. Have Iverson come over here. Hayes is still moving into position. Artillery's opening up just nicely. We are putting fire into their right rear, so that should distract them a little bit. They got a nice line going, though. Archer broke. These guns should be firing on you. Let's bring you up a little bit. I mean, you got guys you can fight, even if we have to charge into them. All right, here we go. Right there. I don't want to fire on a detachment. Let's fire on this brigade. House to house fighting in Gettysburg today. Right now I think we need all the help we can get south of the town, southwest of the town. So we're going to start pushing through. If I could push them this way, so they're kind of down here, and then take Culp's Hill, we could have a pretty wide open field of fire for our artillery. If they're all bunched in this area here, and we take Culp's Hill and Cemetery Hill, they are pushing. Let's get the artillery firing here. I don't seem to mind very much that they're getting shot in the back. You don't need to be idle. Some of these guys didn't come with a whole lot of ammo. Unprepared for the day's battle, I would say. Looks like we just pushed one of the brigades back. Alright, shift your fire here. We got one more that's holding the town. Let's get all of our artillery firing on him. Send 3 brigades after him. Or Gettysburg. Move south of the town. Lane is about to go, unfortunately. Hey, look, another ad. I could skip ads in my own stream. That's interesting. Meredith withdrawn. No wonder he broke. He was getting fired into from his flank there. He's wavering. Okay, so let's push. Hoax Brigade got broken. Artillery's taking a lot of casualties here. Their guns outrange us, so push up. It says major victory. Seriously? Wow. I don't think that's going to happen on the first day. Let's see. Who do we have? Longstreet. 9 hours for Longstreet. We got Applause. I think it's going to be tomorrow. 3 hours for Anderson to get on the field. 1 hour for Johnson. All right, he broke. Buford withdrawn, Caliph withdrawn, Ramseur withdrawn. There's the bucktails broken. Alright, let's push up. Artillery, we got one target left. Oh, two targets now. Alright, come up on them. Alright, we've managed south of the town. These guns are going to be a problem, so let's make a move on them. We'll bring you out like this. Bring our guns up south of the town as well. Throw some fire on those guns there. How we doing over here? Not too bad, given what we're hitting them with. Yeah, they're starting to rally on Cemetery Hill. Take that hill if practicable. I'm going to do what I can to take that hill before the end of day one. Alright, we should have more troops arriving any minute now. Looks like we broke the guns. Alright, I'm going to wait for some of these guys to get into position. These are all broken units. Smith's detachment. Coster's detachment. Alright, they're all retreating south. So let's have Pender come out like this. And then I want Heath's division, which is a brigade and an artillery battery. Up here. Ewell's doing pretty good. Iverson. We got Robert Rhodes as your division commander. Let's have you take up position right here. All right, and we're getting our guns into position to start shelling Cemetery Hill. All in all, this isn't going bad at all. 31% for them, 24 for us. That's nasty casualties for us too. So this is by all means not over. I mean, they're rallying at their historic rally point on Cemetery Ridge or Cemetery Hill. But if we can push them off it, I am okay with that. So that's what I'm going to try and do here. They are starting, it looks like they're starting to form up a little bit. Maybe recover a little bit. Maybe not. But we have to keep pushing the attack because I don't want to lose the momentum. First Brigade's fresh. Alright, let's just move these guys over. Looks like they got one, maybe two brigades that are fairly combat effective. I mean, they're all wavering just because we've gotten their casualties up so high. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon right now, so I would leave anyone behind on accident. Just our artillery. Second Corps Artillery Reserve. And who are you with? Well, who cares? We should have some artillery that's available to fire directly on them. Looks like they're just outside of range. But we're gonna keep pushing into them up on the hill. Alright, who are you down here? Broken units, the Bucktails. They still got 1,100 men and they're broken. 1,745. I don't want them to rally and then kind of just show up. Like, hey, here we are. Did you forget about us? Alright, they're coming over. They're coming over as well. And you guys are going to have to excuse me while I run to the bathroom. Alright, I'm back. I don't think we're gonna get a victory on day one. Let's have you guys fire on them. You come up. They're pushing detachments up on me. How's our artillery doing coming down? Yep, sight, yes you do. Start shooting. What about you? Nope, you gotta be up a little further there, bud. Right. Now it's a minor victory. Probably because we went over. Oh yeah, they got more men. So now it's down to 22 to 21. Alright. Well, let's try not to get too ahead of ourselves here. Nothing says we have to win this on day one. It'd be nice, but... nothing says we have to win this on day one. Speaking of winning it on day one, I should probably bring the rest of my guys down. We got Edward Johnson's division. I'm going to have you come down here. I don't think he's going to get here in time. But we can bring him back and see how he does. Then, let's see, Anderson. You're looking at another 2 hours for Anderson. I guess I could hit these guys. I mean, we could attack them. Start shelling them. Cause casualties over here. He's barely got any ammo left anyway, so... let's get you up on the Bliss Farm, or the rail here north of the Bliss Farm. We're going to keep pushing. I'm going to push them right off of Cemetery Hill if I can. It looks like we got some guns behind our lines. Anyone grab these guns? Yep. Alright, good. I think they got rallied because they had reinforcements show up. I want to get rid of this 11th Corps artillery here. Alright, he is coming down. Alright, well we got a... Pegram's artillery out here too. Let's bring you down here. Then McIntosh, come down here as well. There's Lee leading the attack. Ambrose Powell Hill. care of those guns. Let's push you up. Excuse me. Have you start firing on them. Now we got a detachment coming out to get their guns. Not if I can get them first. Twisted like a pretzel, huh? Mutated carrot. Now, these guys are still fairly sizable here. You got good ammo, move in. Hayes is untouched. Let's have you come over here. Just to be on the safe side, because I know some of them did come up behind. They came up this way, which I believe is now modern-day Route 15. I've driven on that many, many times. Actually, that's over here. That'd be way over here. Baltimore Pike. Hancock arrives. That's not good. Gordon is... Let's pull Gordon back. I'm going to have him head over here to Culp's Hill. Alright, why are you idle? Fire on them. Okay, they're firing. They're firing. I think they're moving up. Yep. Now it's minor defeat. Wow, the tides of war. 22% to 18%. Wow. As we've been pushing them right off the field. I really want you to just start shooting something. They are definitely starting to rally a little bit. We gotta move these guys back just a touch, pull back with the guns. Second Brigade. Looks like they've taken the Wheatfield Road. Here's the Wheatfield and the peach orchard down here. triangular field. Devil's Den, Slaughter Pen, Valley of Death, small round top. Small round top? Seriously? And regular round top. Okay. So if we could push them back. We could hold these heights here. That wouldn't be bad. I'm going to send Gordon over to take Culp's Hill. Just for the points. We should have more men coming in fairly soon. Still waiting on Anderson here. 1 hour. Longstreet, 7 hours. With the exception of Pickett. So it looks like this may very well go into day number 2. Small round top. Yeah, I know. Alright, these guys are moving in. Something weird just happened there. These 2 brigades are holding us off. Which is vaguely annoying. You... Let's have you come down here. Harry Hayes. Look at all these guns. Go get some of them. Alright, let's extend the line out a little bit like this. Managed to push that 1 brigade back. So let's get Hayes up right here. 2nd Brigade. Alright, keep moving up. Got 10 rounds left, you can do some good. Alright, I'll be here. Gotta get them dogs out before they mess the floor, right? See how Stone's doing down here. He's starting to recover, which is not good. That's the bucktails. Alright, you got guns. 4 guns. Fire. Fire on them. Alright, pushing up a little bit. Alright, Scales and Thomas are going to fire on them. These guys, I ordered them to move, but they are really tired. Alright, let's get you out here. Bring you up a little bit like that. Should have a pretty decent artillery line going for us once we get everyone assembled here. Alright, there's that. Baxter's coming at us now. So you shoot at Baxter. You do the same. You do the same. Hey, we captured Culp's Hill. Or Cemetery Hill. 2nd Brigade's falling back. Anderson should be here now. He's not. Where are you? Expected from Cashdown, so he's going to be coming in this way. Alright, Edward Johnson. Oh, he is here. Evergreen Cemetery was taken. That's not the same Johnson, though. Let's just bring him down to Culp's Hill. Alright, where'd the Bucktails go? Are they running again? Or did they surrender? No. So where the hell are they? There they are. Got excellent melee. How many do they have in 1,200? So 1,000, 1,300, 2,300 maybe charging into them. Into the Bucktails. Would wipe them out. I think we're starting to come across their another line of theirs here. .20 at night. I think we go till probably 8 o'clock in game. What are these guys doing over here? Oh, they're moving still. Moving their howitzers up. We've got their casualty percentage up higher than ours now again. Hayes come down. We got guns. Maybe we can move them out a little bit. Take the fight to them. Oh, they just broke. Oh, never mind. Okay. Well, we took Culp's Hill. We took Cemetery Hill. Let's move down to the angle. Let's take the angle on day one. Because why not? Alright, hit those guns there. Gotta start moving our artillery down. They'll be spawned way off, or have to do day 2 way off in the distance back there, trying to catch up. Just giving them general orders to move down. Go ahead and keep hitting the Bucktails if they're going to leave. Oh, I should probably have Thomas move maybe into a better position here to do some fighting. Alright, we got guns that are still back here. Alright, here we go. Here's Anderson. Where to put him? So we're forming up on Culp's Hill and Cemetery Hill, moving south. So Anderson, let's have you... I don't know if I want you that far out, because I think we're going to be going to a day 2. I mean, we could just keep pushing south with everybody. Alright, Hill has 16,000 men, 15,000 for Ewell. Okay. Alright, so we're taking the angle. We'll just keep pushing south. Gonna push them all the way back to Emmetsburg. There we go. So this is going fairly well. I mean, I think we could probably have Gordon come down and take Powers Hill. Not entirely sure if they're going to have forces over here or not. It looks like that most of them are starting to collect just south of the angle. And there's a lot of them, so I might not want to get too carried away with my advancing. But I am going to push south. And we can fire on them with our artillery, so... Some of these guns should start opening up here. Let's move them out a little bit like this. Oh, it's our stolen 3-inch ordnance rifles. That's 1st Division. Wow, he decided he wasn't having it pretty quick. Alright, I can do that. We took the angle. Alrighty. Yeah, I was thinking I didn't want him down this far, but we're pushing him down. He's going to end up behind the line. And we still have 6 hours till Longstreet gets up, so he'll be able to deploy at the beginning of day number 2 here. We do have another, looks like 1st Brigade of 12th Corps, 2nd Division. That would be Slocum, I believe. Slocum or Sedgwick. But they're starting to come up the road, so we gotta do something about that. We got plenty of forces to do something about that. That'll make me happy. So Johnson's going to advance further south than what originally planned. He's going to come... Actually, if he can get up there... Let's have you come over here. Ooh, but he's got to get up there first. They're coming up towards Culp's Hill. Here, let's see if we can get them to turn. Alright, new mission for you. Shoot at them. I don't want to lose Culp's Hill. You may be out of ammo, but we can get you down there to slow them down. You know, we're still chasing the bucktails down south. I don't think we really need to do that, but I'm going to do it anyway, because why not? We'd always redeploy at the end of this day. Guns. Right there. Right there. Now we're going to be fighting on Culp's Hill. Let's get our artillery into action here. Can you see them? I believe you can. You should be able to see them. Maybe. Gordon broke. That sucks. He's doing good too. Spread these guys out a little bit. Bring our guns up. Oh, they're firing, so I'm just going to leave them alone. Well, these guys are firing too. They don't... Who are they firing at? I can't see these guys. Let's get them up right up here on the hill. I guess we could probably stop chasing the bucktails. Scales was wounded. Let's have Thomas start coming over. Iverson's low on ammo. Got to get our artillery down here better. I think I still have artillery out over here somewhere. Maybe not. These guys, they're well rested, so hurry the hell up, please. All right, double time. $53,000 they have on the field now, to our less than 30,000, 35,000. Wow, that's a, I think that's a 10 right there, Seminary Ridge, or Cemetery Ridge. Do you have... Nope. Alright, let's bring you up here. You're coming up. So are you. Damn. Can you fire on them? I don't think they can. We're just outside of our artillery's line of sight here. Alright, nothing else is coming up the road, so get up so you can fire into their flank. Currently 8 o'clock in game. That's the reforming First Corps right there. Let's put some artillery fire down on them. Alright, let's keep them off Culp's Hill. Oh, I wish these guys would hurry up. Yeah, I kind of feel like we're barely holding on here, especially with the First Corps troops that are reforming. There's the Bucktails still. The Irish Brigade of the 2nd Corps, that's Hancock. 3rd Brigade. Yeah, they're coming up this way with Hancock. Hopefully we make it till 9 before they cause too many problems. It's going to be up to Thomas to hold them. How did he get so low on ammo? Alright, these guys got to really hurry up, please. We're desperate out here. Minor victory, but caused 12,000 casualties so far. Alright, I think we're going to have to start sending some reinforcements this way. Here, have you just start moving in a little bit. So we got 1,100 in Rhodes and 1,500 in Daniels. So I guess if I charged into them, I could probably push them. I just don't know if I want to take the casualties on my own. They got excellent melee. They're taking a hell of a lot of casualties. Let's do this. Why not? They're coming, so we might as well charge into them. and see how we make out. We broke him. Alright. Oh, forget about charging them. Let's get Johnson's whole division down here. Start moving our artillery up. Alright. You should probably actually be firing down here. Because they're shifting everything to a line right here. Minor defeat. Back and forth, back and forth. Oh, they're stuck. Here. Halt. Don't worry about the roads. Cadmus Wilcox, you dick. Go. Just go down there. Before the day ends and they get stuck spawning way out here, or deploying way out here. Never did bust into that nicotine gum. I got waiting. I'm kind of fiending. Alright, how are we doing? Yeah, we got a bunch of low ammo units that are just doing what they can, which isn't much. I mean, this guy's completely fucking surrounded. Let's get him back, have him fall back. Hopefully Lee doesn't get killed being way up there with him. He's about to break anyway. I think hopefully 9 o'clock we can redeploy, rearm. Then we get Longstreet minus Pickett. Yeah, we're doing all right here. Thomas was wounded. That's not good. Well, he's the one that was way out here by himself. Yeah. Well. Oh, thank God. There we go. Alright. Troops are resupplied. Alright. Let's deploy for day number 2 here. As most of Longstreet out there. So we got Longstreet arrives, Howard withdrawn, Osborne, Dilger, Barlow. I wish that wouldn't have gone away so fast. Oh, look at where Longstreet can deploy. That's unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. Infamous Duck, you are back. Yes, you are. I think you are just in time for me to take a probably quick 5 minute break um, before we redeploy for day number 2. Uh, I I'm fairly confident in what we can do here. I mean, we've got 32% of their 27%. It doesn't look good, but I think we've caused enough damage and taken enough of the objectives that if we set up a decent line, um, we could push south. We'll just keep pushing south. Unfortunately, Longstreet is out here, and this is about the extent of where he can deploy. Can you deploy down here? Some of them can. Some of them can't. Looks like some of them are stuck down here. Some of them are stuck up here. So we'll have to settle this. Where are you? We'll have to settle this when I get back from my break. I'm going to step out real quick. Probably about maybe less than 10 minutes. And then we will reform for day number 2. Boo! Alright, I'm back. Let's get this day 2 set up here. Got my nicotine gum. Alright, I'm going to pull everyone back a little bit just to see what I'm working with. Alright, well, we could do this. Oh, that didn't work. That was a mess. Yeah, it really didn't work. Alright, here's Longstreet. And then we've got Ewell. And then we've got AP Hill. For some reason these guys are out here. Oh, Anderson's division, that's why. Scales Brigade. Small Brigade. Alright, let's get Longstreet. This might be a little easier here in marching columns with his artillery ready to go. Kind of wish he wasn't way out here, but he is. Now who are these guys? Half of Anderson's division is up here. Well, that kind of sucks. Let's clear this out. I have no idea how they're going to redeploy. The good thing is Longstreet is completely fresh. Okay. So we are just south of Culp's Hill. I am going to detach these guys just to work on their own. All right. So Pender's division, he's pretty beat up. We've got the artillery reserve from 3rd Corps. Yep. I think it's funny we're in the angle. We hold the angle at the beginning of day 2. So we'll get the artillery reserve right there. Pender's division. There they are. Whole division has 3,200 men. Let's get you here. Have you right there. Lang there. And then I'm going to put Pender on the end here. East Division is not bad. We'll put you right in the middle. I don't want all of our artillery right in the middle, but that looks like that's where the bulk of their force is. Scales is going to be not much help here. Johnson is in really good shape. Rhodes is not bad. This artillery reserve from 2nd Corps is pretty beat up, and Early's division is pretty beat up. All right, let's have Rhodes come up here. See, I'm thinking that might not be a bad position for. Let's put you right here. Maybe I should move this artillery back a little bit, but I don't want to put forces in front of them. They've still got decent line of sight. Yeah, we'll pull them back a little bit. So they're just not right up on the front line. All right. 11 guns. That's all we've got here. And they have no line of sight right there. I think I just wiped out all the line of sight on our artillery. Maybe not. All right, Early. We'll have you over here like this. And as far as Longstreet goes, that's going to be hard pressed to get him into action. Let's have the artillery over here. Have Hood not in marching column, bud. Okay, well that didn't work. They should be in marching column. Okay. Alright, the moment of truth here. A little nervous. Push play. Here we go. Wow, did they completely pull back? Hood down here. We'll send Anderson down here too. Claus is going to come up right in the middle. Damn, they just completely pulled back. No idea where they are. Alright, we know some of them are here. So let's fire on them. Let's get Hayes moving. Just going to start moving in until we really start to see them. Obviously, we're going to have to move our artillery forward. Really kind of curious where the hell they went. They redeployed right off the map, I guess. Wow. God, this nicotine gum's horrible. Yeah, this nicotine gum's horrible. But it does the trick. We may take all of the objectives. Never actually done that. It looks like they're out there. Unless that's me. Not sure who my artillery's firing on. Probably should have set him to hold fire. Jack Black. Let's go find him. Where is he? Oh, where'd you go, Iverson? The hell is he? There he is. Yeah, I can see it. I can see it. Somehow everyone's in marching column now. Except for Longstreet, the one that I put in marching column. Are they over here? Did they form up over here? That would be kind of interesting. Yeah, let's fire on the artillery down here. I'm not going to switch it to counter battery fire. I'm just going to let them start shooting. So that's the only targets they have. Just get you up a little bit. All right, that's our whole line moving forward. Longstreet's coming into position. This would be, I believe, Hood's division. There's some of them over here. All right, they're coming up. All the way down at Powers Hill. There we go. Got them firing on them. Let's get you out right here. Move up and take that objective. All of our guns over here are firing. there. Start boxing these guys off. Oh, O'Neill, shoot them. Oh, I guess I didn't order our artillery forward. Whoops. Where are you going, dude? Still don't have any line of sight, so move out. And here's more of them. Fire on them. They're already low on ammo. Not the best thing to be doing to move in on artillery like this, but they're somewhat fresh. All right, that's fine. Bring you down here. Iverson broke. Jack Black. Everybody firing into this little group over here. They should cause a decent amount of casualties. I mean, I could even set this as an order to bombard this group. I think I might do that. Bombard. Right there. No, I'm not doing that. Just fire at will. Right there. Alright, Hood probably should send him into the center. That would be my... Yeah, our center's kind of wide open here. Get in there, Hood. And McClaws... He's up here, coming through town. Bring him down right here. Artillery's got to move up a little bit. Damn. Rally, come on now. They broke. Let's go steal some guns. Oh, they're starting to really push me in the center. They broke. Let's go grab their guns. And we gotta start turning this way. Took another objective. He's almost shot. Have him in the rear a little bit. Our center is just... Our center's in a lot of trouble. Giving the general attack order here. No time for maneuvering, we gotta get in there. These guys here are being kind of a pain in the ass. Hayes took a lot of casualties. Alright, now we can start redirecting into the center, into the actual center. Alright, let's have you turn. Come out here. Alright, we got their guns. Set them up right here on this road. Fire right down the road. You gotta come up right there. Here. Someone died. Uh-oh. Who died? Rhodes. Rhodes has fallen. I get my generals killed a lot. Alright, Anderson. Let's get you up into this area here. He's panicked. Have to wait till he recovers a little bit. I forget about anybody. Cemetery Ridge was taken. Bernie should be dead. He's wrestling with Lee. he's just there. He's like, hey. Alright, let's keep pushing them. At Devil's Den right here. They're setting up a defense in Devil's Den. Infamous Duck, I really do appreciate you watching. I think it's just you and me here. I see 3, but if you're out there, say hello. Don't be shy. As always, advice. More than open to it. Alright, broken. Looks like our hardest fight's going to be in Devil's Den down here. Yeah, this is a really fun game. I've done a ton of series on it. I've done the historic battles and a bunch of campaigns. I gotta check, find the one that I had bombarding. I think it was this one out here. Nope. Oh, there's still more down here. Guess they're not done fighting. He's unstable, but he can come back down or not. Got any latecomers here? There goes Iverson and O'Neill. Get you up in the wheat field with your guns. Bring you right down here. Oh, maybe not that far forward. Yep. Whoops. Wasn't expecting them to make it up there that fast. On the first guy in line here. We've got a decent amount of forces that are still fairly fresh because Longstreet. Just keep pushing forward. To 29. One of them I had set to bombard. I need to change that unless they're gone. Or I forgot about them up here somewhere. We are losing units. That's no doubt about that, but I think we're inflicting casualties at a rate quicker than... let's have you come in here. Yeah, I don't remember which one it was. He was out here somewhere. I don't like this guy wandering around back here. Especially seeing as he could reform. He's still broken, but I mean, he's no casualties. Oh, excuse me, and he broke. Well, let's just turn and shoot him. These guys. Now, who are they? 1,400 no casualties. Have to detach some of these guys and send them back. Yeah, let's have them attack over here. I don't want them getting in behind me and taking out my my artillery or my hard-fought objectives. Really didn't want to pull anyone out of this line, but come on now, you're not doing that bad. Alright, let's roll up their artillery here. Then we got some units down here. I mean, if you're that nervous... Oh, he's taking a lot of casualties, that's why. Doesn't explain him, though. We'll have the Corps commanders rally. Oh. There we go. Why are all my guys faltering now? But then again, so are they. Something strange is happening here. Over 30%. That's probably why. Wow, look at that. Like, all of my guys are faltering, and so are theirs. See, this doesn't make any sense. With the low amount of casualties that these guys have taken. I mean, they're all... Every single one of them is breaking. But I'm not too far off either, so... I mean, broken, really? Texas Brigade. Come on, Hood. All my guys are breaking. Evander Law is the only one that's ready to go. Just like, come on, man, don't be pussies. We gotta get those casualty numbers up. Like these guys over here, what are they doing? Picka didn't even show up. $34. We got 15% morale, really. And they got one objective left. Oh, sorry, 2. Small round top. We're about to take. Maybe, if I can find someone to do it with. I mean, really, all they have is artillery. What is happening here? Oh, just find someone and shoot at them. I don't even know what's happening. Got a ton of units that, I mean, 0 casualties and broken. Robert E. Lee needs to, I guess we'll rally at the divisional level. Everybody's broken on both sides. Robert E. Lee, get in there and rally. And this isn't moving at all. I can't do anything because all my guys are broken. They got like 1 brigade plus a couple of artillery batteries that they're working with here. I guess we just send who can fight in, which isn't much. They're all broken. We're causing the casualties. We don't have anyone left to fight with. Are they all going to run away? It looks like it. I think I'm getting robbed here. I mean, we almost swept them completely from the field. Our morale is 8.7. Whoever can shoot, get your ass in there and start shooting. which is 2 of them. Oh, wait, hang on. No casualties. He's confident. Do it up, bud. Do it up. If we can push them off of Culp's Hill, we may get some morale. Anyone else? The Irish Brigade with 550 men. Is there anyone else out here that's not broken? Yeah, you. Oh, look. As fast as you can, go shoot at them. Second Corps artillery is broken. Stuart's unstable. Didn't even really do any fighting. Yeah, I know. I've had this happen in a battle before where I literally wiped out 90% of their force and still lost. In one of my campaigns, it was really annoying. It was a pretty critical battle too. I mean, we're pushing them. We swept the field with them. We're almost at the bottom of the map. Somehow, based on what they're regaining their confidence. He's confident. We're going to do this with Wilcox Brigade. Cadmus Wilcox is going to win the Battle of Gettysburg single-handedly because he's all I've got. And he's taking a sweet-ass time getting up there, too. Well-rested, forming up. Don't form up, just attack. See, we drove that brigade right off. Let's go take Small Round Top. All right, panicked, confident. There, we got some confident guys coming in. I think they just keep falling back and regrouping, but I mean, still. Okay, so there's Small Round Top. Now ours. Almost. Oh no, it's yeah, not yet. All right, hit the guns. He broke. They're still firing on me. 10 guns, 150 men. He broke, but he's still running it towards the objective, which is okay. Anyone else out here want to fight? Nope. Now it's starting. I see this little thing going back in the other direction. And I don't think any of my commanders can rally either. I just want Small Round Top. Cadmus Wilcox, send out some skirmishers. Have your skirmishers go take the objective while you shoot at the artillery. Oh, we got some happy troopers coming in over in this direction. They're all running away. I could use one more brigade just to sit on top of that hill until we take the objective. Or some of our broken guys running in the right direction would be nice. Lafayette McClaws, go sit on the objective. Alright, there's another one broke. Now he's starting to waver with 45 casualties. Get up there, buddy. You can do it. I know you can do it. Come on now. He probably doesn't have the morale left in him to charge either. Alright, there's another one broken. He's still confident, so he's got 13 rounds of ammo left. Let's have you send out some skirmishers to hit these guns. And my skirmishers broke, so we're not doing too good up out here on this objective. I could use one more guy. Come on. Rally. At least one of you got to rally. This was a beast of a battle. I think I've been going like, what, 4 hours here? I got not one unit that can come up and take that objective. We are almost there, though. .3%. Oh no! Oh no! Jones's brigade. It's down to Cadmus Wilcox, and he's unstable. Just one brigade I want to have come up and take this objective. Just for a little bit of morale boost. Or one more unit break. Gettysburg is mine. They're halfway to Emmetsburg now. And because I didn't take Little Round Top and Big Round Top, I mean, they, you know, they had a higher percentage of casualties with higher numbers. So I got screwed on this one. But it is the result of the battle. And we have to accept that. So, oh, I got to retreat now? Yeah, I mean, all right, if you say so. Okay, so that was one hell of a long stream. And Cadmus Wilcox deserves a medal for being the last one to break. Anyway, that's going to do it for this live stream. Guys, I really hope you enjoyed it. Grand Tactician will be back on the channel at some point. I don't know if it's going to be this game itself, the Civil War, or if we are going to be picking up a new Grand Tactician title at some point. The developers have been hinting like mad that there's something new coming. So we may have to wait for that. Anyway, if you aren't subscribed, you probably should be, because got a lot going on here. Always entertaining. And actually, let's speed this along. Let's see what the numbers say. All of our units have left the field. We lost 221 guns, 10,000 infantry, no cavalry because they never showed up. But it was Cadmus Wilcox's day to shine, and he fell just short. Man, I can't believe that. J76NY saying, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate those of you that were here, those of you that may have popped in. If you're after the fact, like I said, hit the subscribe. You never know what you'll find on this channel. All right, guys, that's it for me. Have a very, very good night.